Hey everyone, in today's video I wanted to share a little story about how my day went and about how we are often closing doors on opportunities and how we have the power to open the door to opportunities. So basically today I wanted to make a video and I was in a negative mind state, and yes, I do often get in negative mind states, and I do often get depressed and anxious and worried and all these things like everyone else does. So I just want to be very clear about that. I am actively dealing with all the emotions and all the negative thought patterns that I've habitually created over the years, just like many of you have. So I just want to be truthful about that. So basically, I wanted to go make a video today, and I was having these negative thoughts, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna go make a video today. I'm gonna go outside, and I'm just gonna go do this, and I'm gonna go against what's going on up here. And so I pack my stuff up, I pack the camera up, and I pack my backpack, and I get on my longboard, and for some reason, when I left the house on my longboard, I decided I was going to take a different route. And this different route led me to a different street, obviously. And I'm going down the street on my longboard, and next thing you know, I see someone on the side of the road who I feel like I recognize. So I stop and I yell, "Hey!" And turns out this person that I see is my friend, a good friend of mine, old friend of mine, Zach Fraser, and apparently he lives really close to me. Now, I found out a couple days ago he lived really close to me and was living in Toronto, and I haven't seen him in years, and he actually used to live just down the road from me back home near my dad's house. And so this was like a really weird coincidence. I'm seeing Zach, and I had a good chat with him and met his girlfriend and his girlfriend's mom. And I talked to him for like 10 minutes, and I told him what I was going to go do, and I was going to Ontario Place to make a video. And so I go to Ontario Place, and I leave Zach and I go to Ontario Place, and I'm trying to think of where I want to set up the camera and what I want to shoot and things like this. I actually went there to make a video on why I like Ontario Place so much, because long story short, I applied to a job and they're requesting I make a video of what place I like the most in Toronto. But anyway, so as I'm longboarding around Ontario Place, I happened to see my friend's bike, and a couple weeks ago our shed was broken into, and our bikes were stolen, and along with other things, and I see his bike just sitting there at Ontario Place, and so I'm thinking like, okay, like, and I'm sure it's his bike. It's a very unique bike, and so I'm thinking, okay, like, what do I do? Like, I'm gonna have to leave my longboard here to get this bike back, and anyway, long story short, I ended up getting my friend's bike back too, and this was all because I went against the negative thoughts that I was having, and I decided I was going to do something different, and I was going to actively go against what my mind was telling me, and just go and do what I intended to do during the day anyway. I mean, granted, I didn't intend to see Zach, and I didn't intend to find my friend's stolen bike, but both of those things happened. And so we often get trapped in here, okay? Guys, understand that this isn't you. Those thoughts aren't you. They're not you. We identify with them so much. We're so used to doing it. And I understand for a lot of you watching, you're going to be like, no, whoa, like, what are you saying? But it's true. And what we need to do if we're dealing with anxiety, if we're dealing with depression, if we're dealing with any of these things, any state of mind that we're dealing with, we need to actively become aware of our thoughts. Become aware of what we're thinking and what we're thinking about, so that we can hopefully break those thought cycles, stop those thoughts from occurring, and create new habits, new cycles that are positive and reassuring, and not getting lost in these negative mind states that just send us around and just, I have a lot of close people in my life, someone who's really close to me who deals with very, very bad anxiety, and it's sad to see. It is sad to see. So I just hope that you know, you guys understand that you're not your thoughts, and that, you know, we need to actively disengage and actively go against what they're saying. Because if I didn't actively go against my thoughts today, and other times, and this is a daily thing, guys. Like, it's not, it's work. It's not like, oh, here's the red pill and you know, you're great, life's better. No, 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 no. That's not how it is. But if I didn't actively go against what my mind was telling me today, I wouldn't have seen my friend who I grew up with, who I haven't seen in, I don't even know how long, like years and years and years and years. I wouldn't have found my friend's bike and got it back for him, which made everyone in this house very happy. And another thing that I haven't told you guys is that when I came back, I was, you know, kind of, so I was setting up to shoot this video, and I was kind of doubting this video, and I was kind of doubting myself. And yes, I still do doubt myself. And as soon as that thought, I'm not kidding, as soon as this thought came into my mind of self-doubt, I hear my phone bzz, bzz, and it's a message from someone who I haven't seen in years, haven't talked to in years, and also someone who I grew up with. And I get this huge message from her saying, like, so pumped, and I'm so happy with your videos, they're so inspiring, and just this really positive, affirming message. And I ended up talking to her for a long time, and we had a great conversation. It went amazing. And from that conversation is now leading to another opportunity that is going to be basically me doing an interview, or her interviewing me for a podcast that she's created, and we're gonna work together and collaborate on some things, and I'm gonna help her you know, kind of learn some of the ins and outs, I'm hoping, of shooting video and of things like this. And so, you know, it's so funny. I could have stayed home. I could have stayed home, and I was going to. And if I did, none of this would have happened. None of it. It was one little change I made. That's it. And my whole day changed. Many other people's days changed because of it. So, if you're stuck in a negative mind state, number one, realize you're in a negative mind state. And that takes some work. But if you've gotten to the point where you can realize you're in a negative mind state, actively go against what your mind is telling you. Oh, today's going to be a crappy day, or, you know, or I'm not good enough, or, you know, I hate myself. Don't believe what your mind's telling you. Don't believe it. Go against it. Detach from it. That's not you. The words going on up there in those thoughts, those aren't your words. I mean, how could they be? How could they be you if there's words going on, so there's thinking, so something's thinking, and then you're hearing the thinking. Don't identify with it. Don't. It's not going to do you any good. And I can assure you that if you just, you know, take these little bits and pieces of advice that I've given you over these videos, and you know, listen to them and act on them daily, constantly, your life will change. Your life can change that quick. Mine did. It really did. And it's great. It's beautiful. It's you know, it's funny when you finally just start following your heart and get into alignment. You literally will see magic happen in front of you, and it's wonderful. And you know, my brother's witnessing this, other people are witnessing this around me, and guys, it's really incredible. And you can have that too. Just follow your heart and listen to your heart. And another good piece of advice, don't listen to what other people are telling you. If I did that, I would not be making these videos right now. I would not be elevating. I would not be so happy all the time. I would not be in this state of mind. And I'm not 100% happy all the time, but you know, I used to be depressed all the time, and now I wake up happy. And it's because I stopped listening to everyone else and I started listening to this. Like, why would you listen to someone who's not where you want to be? Like, if someone's like, and granted, I respect your others, but if someone's like 40 years older than you, and or whatever, 20 years, whatever it is, and you know, they're at a point in their life where, you know, at that point, you know, they're not in a job they like, they're not following their dreams and passions, they're not making as much money, they're not having healthy relationships, whatever it is. If they're not where you want to be, do not take their advice. I don't care if it's your mom, if it's your dad, whoever, your friend. The only person you really should listen to is yourself. I mean, I take advice from other people, and I listen to other people, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know what's true, you know what will resonate with you, so you need to listen to that at all costs. And guess what? The heart doesn't lie. It's your compass. It's your guide. It's the truth. The mind will lie, will deceive, but the heart can't. It's incapable. It doesn't come part of the package. So, yeah, don't miss out on opportunities because of a negative mind state. Like, my entire day drastically changed, and so many others did as well. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that what I'm doing, what I'm creating is genuinely helping you guys. And if you have any feedback at all, please just like drop a comment below and let me know, or reach me on my Instagram or whatever. I love hearing your feedback, and yeah, so thank you guys for watching and being here, and again, if you're enjoying what you see, please like and subscribe. I love you all. Thank you.